So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. So we're down to the last four. Those about to battle for the privilege to go on to the final. The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. So it's away we go then. Silvestre. Now it's David Neres. Neves. Lee Kang-in passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Keo. Silvestre. Romeu. Now the pass. Doué. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dembele. It's gone for a throw-in. And out to safety. Needed a better pass there. Lee Kang-in. Brilliant. David Neres. David Neres. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a through ball. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Silvestre. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Goes wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Managed to get it away. Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Dembele It's the route one option. David Neres. Neves. Spoon forward. Neither side yet able to find the net. Napoli get it back again. Hoyland. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoyland. How about it? Zaire Emery. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. Kyo. Sambo and Kisa. Let's put a stop to that. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Silvestre tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Piqué gets it back.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Silvestre. Now it's David Neres. It's a loose ball. Can he finish? Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's away! David Neres. Away from immediate danger. It's come loose. Piqué. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. David Neres. Forward it goes. Boots it upfield. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there was the first half.
Napoli ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Napoli playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Piqué. Romeu. Silvestre. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dembele floats one over. Now here's the through ball. But it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame. Everything was really looking good.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
PK pumps it upfield. Silvestre. Out to the left it goes. Politano. Big chance! Oh, just wide.
Well, how close can you get? That must have been a matter of inches.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Who's going to make this theirs? Silvestre tries to stroke it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. He came in, tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one through here.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
Silvestre. He'll hit it! He's done very well to get to that.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Looks to slip it through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
With a delicate ball.
Paris Saint-Germain have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Silvestre. Thrust towards the front line. Cuts it out. He'll try from distance. Just a whisker away. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. And it's Romeu. Gets into some space. It'll be a throw-in. Napoli look as though they're about to make a change. And the cutback. The shot's on! Oh, the ball's come loose! Aim forward. Barcola. Chip through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gilmore. Is there any support? He might not need it. Zaire Emery. So what now? Tries a through ball. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Turns and goes back. Oh, he's got the ball glued to his feet. How about it? Gilmore. Politano. Silvestre. Politano. He's made sure that that won't get through. Knocks it towards the front. Politano. Fence has got rid of that. Hoists it high. Now here's the through ball. Played out to the wing. Throwing. Napoli have decided Now is the time to make their final change. Spoon forward. Comes sliding in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And it's Romeu. Gilmore. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And here's the chance to counter. Silvestre. Napoli go in search of their winner. Massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Goes long and forward. It's a decent ball. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Gilmore. Silvestre. Politano. And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Napoli have been held here, and that means they'll have to do it away. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides.